Welcome back to another episode of Mushoku Tensei, and we're finally back with Season 3 now. It hasn't been too long of a wait for us, right? It hasn't been too long of a wait because we just recently finished it like a few weeks ago. We finished Season 2 on the channel, and now we're jumping right into Season 3. I know for you guys it's been a bit of a longer wait, but luckily for me, I didn't have to wait too long. So, another thing is, this got uploaded a day earlier than I expected onto streaming website, so that was a bit unexpected, but we're gonna make do. It caught me by surprise. I had to reschedule some of my stuff, but it is what it is. I'm always going to make time for some more Mushoku Tensei. So in the end of Season 2 we had a tumultuous ending, right? And obviously after your guys' explanation on the entire light novel stuff, I thought a lot about the entire ending and how the entire detail from the light novel changes it, and I think it changes a lot. I'm not gonna go into the nitty-gritty of everything. I'm sure you guys already made up your opinions and stuff like that, and I feel like I've come to a similar opinion as well now after knowing everything that's been laid out by you guys. But yeah, I think the entire detail that was left out from the light novel changes the ending of the anime of the season by a sizable margin, by a lot, I think. So yeah, either way though, it was a crazy ending, and let's see where it's gonna go from here. I know that in the poster we see Eris, so I'm guessing we're gonna be finally seeing Eris after like the full Season 2 of no Eris whatsoever. So I'm excited for that. Apart from that, I don't know where it's gonna go. We're gonna be seeing, I'm sure, more of the married life and stuff like that from Rudeus and his new ever-growing family. So yeah, let's see it. So if you wanna watch this, Uncle Town Blood is also on Patreon in the description. And let's go into Mushoku Tensei Season 3, Episode 1. Oh, we're back here at the camp. I thought we might be seeing this. Here we go. This is Eris POV. I've been wanting to see this ever since the ending of Season 1. I've been talking about how I wanted to see this from Eris's POV. Hmm. This is where she cut off her hair as well. Yep. Man, I'm so curious as to how she's gonna make up for that, because I think that was a big mistake on her end. I think she fucked up a lot by yeah, I wanted to quickly talk about that. I think, because I've been thinking a lot about everything that happened here, right, as well. Because obviously the way that she left things and stuff like that, I know that she didn't mean everything the way that it came off. I think she's just really bad at communicating. I hope she realizes how everything seems to Rudeus and how much she hurt him by doing things the way that she did. And I hope she ends up finding a way to apologize and make it up to him, because I'm sure that she obviously still has feelings for him and stuff, and she wants to be more independent, which is completely admirable from her. But the way that she tackled it hurt Rudeus a lot, and I think she could have mitigated all of that if she did it in a different way. So I hope she realizes that and finds a way to make it up to him. I hope this kind of opening is gonna be... It's loud. I hope this kind of opening is going to stay. I really like this kind of opening. Is it Galfarian? Her master? Wait, my notes. I have notes from the previous season. Previous seasons. I hope this kind of opening stays. I prefer this kind of opening over the previous one. Sword God Galfarian. Is it him? Is this him? This must be him. He looks important. Oh! Okay, we are starting off the season with a bang. This is the person from, I think it was episode 8. I think it's episode 8 of season 2 when Body showed up. In that episode, right? I think so. We saw this person. I could never forget this person. I remember how they look because they stand out so much. I think at least it's that person. I could be wrong, but I think it is. They look, at least they look similar. Master, it has to be Galfarion, the sword god. Because she said that that's her master. There's not many people that will be stronger than Galain, and Galfarion would be one of them. Eris, I swear to God. Yep. Yep. I like this guy. He's fun. Oh, him as well, huh? What's with his enemies? Many of them. I like the Tensei. Let's see, how do you match up to people like this? To the lowest of the low of their gym? Yeah? No hesitation. Kill or be killed. That was the word that she lived in. No rules. Nina. I'm gonna take some notes. Nina. I think she's gonna be nasty. Ooh, that's Eris' sword that broke. Ooh, I don't need no sword. Ooh, Eris. I mean, I don't hear no bell, I guess. And there was no bell until now. Oh, we need a healer. Stat. I mean, this is what we're seeing here with Eris, is that she grew up learning her swordsmanship in the real world where there's no rules, there's no start-stop sign, right? There's nothing like that. There's no like, oh, if the sword breaks, then it's, you know, chivalrous to stop and stuff like that. There's nothing like that. She grew up where it's kill or be killed. And we're seeing this here. She is extremely barbaric and violent when it comes to her methods, but she's extremely effective because of it as well. Oh. Let's see this. Oh, she sensed it. Julian, I'm gonna write that down. I feel like that could be important as well. Ooh. Ooh. Oh boy. Yeah, he would be too much. That makes sense. Wow! So that's what she's been doing all this time. She's been training here. Wow, okay, so those are both sword saints. I like this guy a lot. She doesn't look to be cut or anything. It looks like it was more of a brute punch. Like we just brute force that hit her. He's the one personally sparring with her. That's a motivation. Ah! Oh, interesting. Oh! So it's Nina Farian. Also, timeline here. So Nina is going to go to the academy at some point after this entire thing, obviously, because unless I'm fully mistaken again, it has happened before with me being like, oh, I wonder if Sarah and Ariel are the same person. I've been mistaken before. I could be mistaken again. But if this is truly the person that we saw at the academy in episode, I believe it was episode 8 of season 2, then at some point after this, she's going to go to the academy. I mean, this is the difference, right, between them. She had an experience that motivates her. I wonder if the others had this kind of an experience as well, because they don't seem nearly as motivated as she is. Yeah. Yep. The calluses. she cannot sit still enough for that. She was about to have an Ittara moment, but... Oh, the hair's growing. I was wondering about that. I was wondering if we could tell the passage of time by the hair. We can. She's imagining him there. No, it's an imagination. Yeah. Who? What the hell's that hairstyle? Sir? That looks horrible. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait. What's your name? North Emperor. Ober Corbey. Is that his entire name, or was he cut off before saying his entire name? I'm gonna assume for now that that's his entire name, and I'm gonna say it's North Emperor as well. That's interesting. The Peacock Blade. Two blades. Wait. Ooh, he's nasty. He's really nasty. He's not gonna give up. Ooh! Man, she's pissed off, man. She's not in the mood for this. Ferion? Galferion. This guy's really good. Ober Korbei. She is ferocious. That's a great adjective for her. The mad dog. Dude, that hatred in her eyes. It's gonna fuel her swordsmanship, but I feel bad for her. Because, like, revenge and hatred is a horrible way to live. It doesn't seem fun. Ghislaine's never changing. She always looks the same clothes, the same hairstyle, the same everything. It's been years! Multiple years. I thought maybe it was like 1 year. She cares about Eris enough not to talk back to her master. I don't like that. I think Ghislaine has grown a lot as a person. I don't like that. Cool bed. Peacock blade, yep. The North God style, we heard about this. One of the styles. Oh, plus he's really good at magic. Those are the 3 styles, that's it. You know, kinda like this guy. He seems kinda chill. He's a goofy goober. Whew, the animation's so good. As always. Ugh. Sweat. Oh, saliva. The look in her eye changed. Ooh! This is what we saw with Ghislaine. Back in season 1. And also with Galfarion. That's the sword of light or whatever, right? It has to be. She did it. She pulled it off. Blade of Light, sorry. So that's the Blade of Light. We saw it from Ghislaine and from Galfarion. Makes sense. That's the pinnacle of the Sword God style. Can she pull it off consistently now? Okay, she did it! Oh my goodness, episode 1 over? Okay, we're gonna be jumping right into episode 2, but I guess let me briefly talk about this. So, obviously, awesome seeing more of Eris' backstory, or not more of Eris' backstory, but just any of Eris' story here in the meantime while everything in season 2 is happening, right? Because we saw nothing of it. So that's really cool to see. She has been making a way to master the Sword God style, which is going to be cool. I wonder if she's going to also be learning the North God and the Water God style as well. But I guess we'll see. For now, the only thing that she's getting is A, learning the Sword God style, B, learning how to fight against the North God style, and she's also, C, it seems like going to be learning how to fight against the Water God style, because they did say that they invited a Water God style user here as well to spar with her. So she's learning how to counter it at the very least, which is going to be very useful against Orsed. Now, one thing is, she is doing all of this out of, it feels like, more or less pure rage. Apart from, obviously, there's also a part of like her that's doing this because she looks up to Rudeus and stuff, but it feels like it's a big portion of it is revenge, rage, of wanting to get stronger to beat Orsted, which is a double-edged sword, right? It can very much help with motivation and stuff, which is going to be cool, but we know how much it can ruin you if you purely live for revenge and stuff, right? So I hope she's able to eventually let go of that revenge, right? I'm sure that Orsted is going to end up being a plot point that's going to be important as we go on, but I do hope that that doesn't become her sole reason for existing and fighting and stuff like that, right? Anyways, we'll see. Let's go into episode 2 right here. This is going to be hype. Damn. Damn. Oh, she doesn't know. She doesn't know, Nina. Nina, she does. Oh, no, no. She's not lying. I want to know exactly how much time has passed here, like at which point of the journey Rudeus is at right now. In parallel with this one. Yeah, surely he doesn't. Oh, you're gonna meet him, Nina, at the academy. Don't worry, don't worry. She's gonna hear about him and him being at the academy. So she's gonna go to the academy. Not too long ago. Okay. That was after he joined up with Soul, right? In his party. That's a crazy CV. Okay, thank you. We're already this far ahead, huh? Holy copium. So, has it been like 4 years or something at this point? 5 years? Since... No. Here we go. Was this the outfit that she was having, that she had on in episode 8? Yes, it's the same guy. Here's the same guy who challenged Rudeus. Yes, okay. It is the same outfit. Here we go. I remember that scene. I'm sorry, but I don't swing that way. Yep. He's perfect for Eris. That's cool to see how she ended up here. So when they said, you know, in episode 8, they said that there's even a woman who's trying to challenge Rudeus for the hand in the marriage of, you know, the Beast Girls. I'm guessing this is who they were talking about. Body! My goat! Bodyguardy. You're so cool, buddy. Are you going as well? She got caught up in the entire commotion. You didn't need to do that, Nina. Here we go. Completely evaporated his body. Look at this guy. He's so cool. He's so cool. Most of the time, he's so cool. God, I miss those 2 episodes. Episode 7 and 8, that combo of just unhinged fun episodes. That was something else. Also, that was some quick travel from her. I wonder if they're close by. She's getting motivated as well. Rudeus, the motivator. He motivates everyone around him. I guess that's what happens when someone is extremely, extremely powerful, right? You want to catch up to them. Water God style. Oh. Dude. Her presence. Eris' presence. Her hostility. Raidalia. Aww. She's great. She is. How to fight against it, right? Yep. I like that relationship. Yo, she aged another 10 years. High praise. Extremely high praise. What's her name? Come on, give me her name. I wanna write it down. Isolde Cluel. Her voice sounds kind of familiar. I wonder who voices her. I haven't heard the name before though. She's shit talking from the get-go. I respect it. I respect it. Mental warfare from the beginning. Water God style seems a lot more sophisticated and like flowy. Here we go. Ooh, she blocked it. Yep. Yep. Counter. Ooh. Interesting. She's fast. That's how she said she's the fastest but not the strongest. I guess speed really does counter the Water God style. As opposed to brute strength. Speed and technique, huh? So, based on purely the fight that we saw here, it seems that the Water God style is really good at countering and is able to turn the strength of an opponent against them, right? She can like brush off, as long as she can react to the movement of the opponent, she can like brush that movement off and counter it. While if she can't react to an opponent because they're too fast or maybe they have too good of a technique, like let's say Nina does, then they can't react to it and they're just going to fall over and die or get defeated, right? Makes sense. Is she just knocked out? Can someone help her? Man, I feel bad for Eris. It can't be healthy living like in perpetual rage like this. Ow. It's gonna do wonders for her growth though. Physical growth. The mad dog. Ah, okay. That's very different from Eris. Oh. That's cool. That sounds awesome. Okay, we'll see. He does not give a straight answer. We saw that. Yeah. He does not like giving a straight answer. Oh. Oh, she didn't pass the test. Oh boy, what a trio. What a dysfunctional trio. I love it. Well, good thing, yep, that she knows how to use Fireball. Get away from that. Don't get scorched. Oh, nice.
あんた、魔術なんて使えたの？ルーデウスに習ったのよ。読み書きとかも教えてくれたんだから。あんたに魔術と読み書き？ギレーナにもよ。魔大陸を冒険した時も魔人語を教えてくれたし、大森林に行った時も。
This is the only time that she looks really happy and passionate about something is when she's talking about him and their experiences together.
あんたさ。
Monsters. Oh, the saber-tooths.
あれが例の魔物よ。
Yahoo! Oh, hell yeah, the animation. Oh, nasty. She's giving you part of the fun as well. She can't take all of it. Oh, look at that. Running on the ice caps. Bap! She's so cool. Oh, damn. Re-altering the entire terrain as well, huh? And the pelt acquired. Let's go.
なんだかとっても楽しかったです。剣の腕が同じぐらいのこと、こうやって訓練をしたり、一緒に反省をしたり、魔物を狩りに行ったのなんて初めてでしたから。そうね、私もよ。
I will say, actually, should I leave this for the end of the episode? I'm gonna leave this for the end of the episode. I feel like it's a good end discussion. I'm just gonna write it down.
Eris さんもありがとうございました。次は一撃入れるわ。楽しみにしています。では、おやすみなさい。何よ、あんた、殺気を出さない方法を知りたがってたわよね。
Think about Rudy. Or something along those lines.
毎日お風呂入って、体を洗って、ご飯食べて、暖かい布団で、例の大好きな彼のことでも考えながら、ぐっすり寝てみたら？何よそれ。
Take care of yourself, ma'am. Take care of yourself.
あんた、彼のこと話してるときはさ。
Yeah, I was thinking about the same thing.
試してみなさいよ。っていうか、あんまり汚くしてると嫌われるわよ。
Take care of yourself, Eris. For your own sake, not for Rudeus' sake.
まあ、確かにルーデウスは洗濯とか豆だったわね。
It's just good for your mental health to take care of yourself. The change up. The change up. The murderous intent was gone in an instant. Oh, shit. She did it. With that one simple trick. She also looks a lot better. Aww, that's what I missed. That's what I missed.
なんだかんだ全員互角になってきたようですな。
互角といっても力関係は変わらず。とはいえ、互いに3本に1本は取れるようになったのは進歩かね。
うん、みんな上達している。師匠はこれを狙っていたんだな。
まあ、強くなってんだったしかか。
加減が難しいのよ。次、私とニナよね。今日はここまでよ。なんでよ。今の試合が終わったら反省会をする
Aww.
反省会の前にちゃんとお風呂入ってきなさいよ。
We're seeing a bit more of old Eris. I'm glad to see that.
分かったわ。
Oh, I miss this. I miss this kind of mood from Eris. That's it. That's it. Dude, these episodes just fly by. That's it, right? I think that's the end of the first 2 episodes here. Okay. Okay, what a way to jump right back into this season. Man, I'm really glad that we're getting 2 episodes here, and I think it's a bit more of a trend in this season of anime here. I know that there are a few anime airing this season that aired with the first few episodes out at the same time, 2 or 3, which I think is a fantastic idea because it allows you to really sink your teeth into the show, especially from the get-go, right? And then once you're invested in it, then it drip feeds you 1 episode at a time, and here it's no different. I am very invested now in Eris' story here, so very cool, right? Very cool seeing how Eris is doing. Obviously, as I said, it does feel bad whenever Eris felt like almost she was shutting everyone else out and was trying to justify it by being like, I only want to get stronger to catch up to Rudy. I am really happy that we get to see her open up a bit more and go back to, I guess, be a bit more happy, right? Here at the very end of this episode 2. So one thing that I wanted to talk about earlier that I wrote down to make sure that I don't forget is, you know how at the end of season 1 when she went on this journey, one of the things that she said, obviously one of them is she wants to get stronger, but also another thing is she wants to not depend on Rudeus that much. She wants to be a bit more independent, which I think is a very good thing, but it also felt like, at least, and it's so, to be fair, it still feels like that. It still feels like she is dependent on Rudeus to be happy. For now, at least, which is never a good thing, right? Obviously, her missing Rudy is a normal thing, and her wanting to be around Rudy is a normal thing, but I do hope that she can also exist outside of just thinking about Rudeus. And also hope that she can be happy without, just, outside of just thinking about Rudeus, right? Because that doesn't sound very healthy. But it's not a problem yet, I don't think, but it could be a problem in the future. We'll see, right? I'm very curious to see where this is gonna go. So really cool seeing the Sword God style, the Nord God style, and the Water God style all in this one place here. We have one thing that I looked up in my notes. It was mentioned back in Season 1. Yeah, it was mentioned, I think in Season 1, that the North God's name is Kalman, right? So we have the Sword God Galfarion, the North God Kalman. I don't think that the Water God got mentioned, right? What the actual name of the Water God is. Not just the Water God style, but the Water God himself. So I don't know what their name is. I don't think they got mentioned, or I missed it. But I don't think I did. Either way, though. So, yeah, that was really cool seeing her learn how to counter each of the styles in a way, right? And also mastering the Sword God style, right? That's awesome. So she can now learn how to counter Orsted a bit better. Obviously, Orsted still has a lot of magic. An interesting thing that I'm wondering about is, obviously, she's so hellbent on defeating Orsted and stuff like that, but I feel like Rudeus never really... Like, obviously, he is researching Orsted and all of those things, right? And he doesn't have fond memories of Orsted, but he's also not actively pursuing Orsted. And he doesn't really have any plans to do so from what we've seen, right? He, as I said, he wants to find out more about the entire teleportation, about everything that happened there, not the labyrinth necessarily, but just how it all happened, stuff with Nana, Hoshi, all of those things. But I feel like right now, he's just focused on his family and raising his family and staying with his family, and I think that's his number 1 priority. I do think that that's still a bit in the future from the current point of the story that we're at here at the end of episode 2 of season 3, right? But I'm also very curious to see how that meeting is gonna go when Eris rocks up to Rudeus and is like, okay, Rudy, I'm ready, let's go defeat Orsted. And Rudy's like, actually, I kind of don't want to risk my life now that I'm taking care of my family. I kind of don't want to put myself in danger, and if something happens to me, then my family has to be without a father and a husband, so actually, I'm good. I don't know how that's gonna go down, you know? That conversation would be very awkward, but we'll see. As I said, I'm also wondering where it's gonna go with the entire ending of Season 1 into into this entire thing here, because I do think that Eris, all things considered, was very much in the wrong with how she handled the entire situation at the end of season 1, and I do hope that she eventually realizes that she hurt Rudy a lot by doing the things the way that she did them. She could have done it in a very different way. Obviously, she was 15 at the time, she didn't know any better, so it was a genuine mistake, it wasn't out of ill intent, but I do hope that she realizes that mistake and that she does actually eventually work to fix it, because Rudy went through a lot of shit because of that one situation that she ended up creating there, right, and mishandling that in that one moment. So yeah, we'll see how that's gonna go, right? And Rudy is still in very much some agony because of it, right? He's still very much thinking about some stuff from there back then quite a bit, and he suffered a lot because of it. So yeah, I'm very much curious to see what kind of repercussions that's gonna you know, bring with it and stuff like that. So I'm very excited to see the rest of the season. For now, I'm gonna end it here though, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.